Hey guys, it's Megan. So in today's video, I'm back with another 25 Elf on the Shelf ideas. Again, this video is so that your elf can watch it to get ideas for what to do. So without further ado, let's just get into it. This first idea is something that elves can do over a couple of days, and that is to do a Christmas song guessing game. The elf can set up a scene like this one, and he can hold a card that says name that tune on one side, and then on the other side it has the name of the song. This one is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. It would be fun to guess which song the elf is acting out every day. This one is Silent Night. The elf could act out lots of songs like Oh Christmas Tree, Winter Wonderland, Deck the Halls, Jingle Bell Rock, and Frosty the Snowman. This elf decided to make some elf pizza, which as you would expect is basically just a cookie. Speaking of cookies, if any cookies happen to go missing, the elves know who their prime suspect would be. If the kids seem to be getting restless from being inside all day, the elf can set up an obstacle course for them to do. If the elf can find any old fidget spinners laying around, he could make this fidget spinner game of Risk. He can write a lot of different tasks on the wheel, and then the kids could spin to see which thing they'll get. Will they get lucky and get a prize, or will they get unlucky and have to clean their room? This one I thought was pretty hilarious. The elf made a headband for himself and for the kid out of pipe cleaners, and then he attached a magnet to the end, and then he put some paper clips in the sink. And it's pretty much like those fishing games that you might have had as a kid, except it's with your head, and I don't know, this just looks really funny to me. This elf made a pom-pom drop out of some paper towel rolls. This is a really fun activity for younger kids. The elf could also set out ingredients to make breakfast. This elf set out the ingredients for peppermint chocolate chip pancakes. If the kids don't have any Christmas decorations in their rooms, the elves can help them out by bringing some miniature trees for them to decorate. This elf set up a mailbox so that he could talk back and forth with the kid by writing letters. This elf decided to do the Bean Boozled challenge with Woody from Toy Story. The elf can set up a scavenger hunt by using a piece of red and green paper and telling kids to go find all of the green items and red items that they can find. The elf can write a secret message on a piece of white paper, and then the kids could paint over it with some watercolors to reveal the message. The elf can use a whiteboard marker or another washable marker to write a message on the mirror. This one wrote "Take a selfie with me," and then he drew a little frame. If the elf can find any cardboard boxes laying around the North Pole, he can bring one back and make a slide on the stairs. The elf can make miniature cookies by using Fruit Loops or another type of cereal and some frosting. This elf decided to wrap himself up in some bubble wrap. If he has any left over, he can leave it out for the kids to play with. In this picture, it looks like a reindeer left a present for the kids, but don't worry, it's fake. You can find these at the dollar store. This elf decided to get together with some of the other toys and have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Day. They all used red pom-poms on their noses to look like Rudolph. It looks like this elf got stuck outside, so he wrote "Help Me" on the window with some washable markers. This elf made a drawing with some fake snow. It looks like he sprayed some fake snow onto the window and then drew the picture with his finger. If your elf is a little bit lazier than this one, he can just spray some fake snow on the window and then write "Draw Here" so the kids could draw their own picture. It's also a fun idea to have the elf act out scenes from movies. Maybe he could act out a scene from a different movie every single day. This is the scene from Home Alone where they're singing. They could also dress up like Harry and Marv from Home Alone. Or they could drink some Pepsi with Fuller. This elf decided to reenact a scene from the movie Elf where Buddy the Elf gets stuck in a revolving door. The other elf is hunched over a trash can to show what happens afterwards. This is from an account called Presence the Elf on Instagram. Another idea from Presence the Elf is to make one of those picture optical illusions. If I can find a tutorial on how to make one, I'll link it in the description. The last idea, which is also from Presence the Elf, is to get the elf to ice skate on a record. This one is ice skating on top of a Peanuts record. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. It is @WellerMegs, and yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!